Hey y'all, it's Joe West Dipper here, and finally got a mud jug. I went over to the boot barn to see if they had mud jugs over there, and they had one, and a it's mud jug. Yeah, I guess and Boot Barn carries the MudJug.com mud jugs over at the store. They're not as much as the ones online. These ones are about 15. It's about $17 with tax. So yeah, the mud jugs are available in a boot barn. If you can't afford the ones online, you can also buy mud jugs in the boot barn. So yeah, this is an actual the MudJug.com. Same company that makes them. I guess they carry them into the boot barn. So I guess that they sell them over there. And it does say the mud jug. This one's black, you can't barely see it, but yeah, they sell the mud jugs over at the boot barn. Same company. Yeah, I think, yeah, this one's a little smaller. I think that's why it's like $15 because it's a little smaller than what you get online. But I don't care if it's small. And they also have the cup holder ones too there at Boot Barn. It's a little smaller, but and cheaper. But mud jug's a mud jug. So I'm finally an actual dipper, and finally got one. Don't have to spit in this shit anymore. So today we're dipping on the Copenhagen Wintergreen Long Cut. Yeah, I just wanted to come on and show you my new mud jug. Went over to Boot Barn and got one. And as usual, I can't open up my dip. So there's a pinch. I do got a little story to tell you guys. What happened work on the last firework day, a week ago from today, and tell you a story about that, what I seen. New mud jug. It's black. Here I go. Like I always do, I mentioned in the previous videos, I was outside, had a dip in, and I was sitting by the loading docks where they unload and where they load up for the merchandise over at Sears and Temecula where I work. And I was just sitting there. I saw a guy. He was coming out of the store. He was carrying a crap. I think it might have been. I thought it was caterpillar at first, the cat drill set, but it was a black case, so I didn't really look like there was yellow on it. And then I thought it was caterpillar that that carried it, and that ended up being a DeWalt drill because cat and DeWalt is yellow. They're both yellow, so they have like the yellow black color. So yeah, so I got confused between the two. So yeah, and they don't carry Caterpillar. It was a DeWalt one, and or I said it might have been a Craftsman. Sorry, it was a DeWalt because it was yellow and black like that. Caterpillar one. So what happened was that he was carrying that, and then he went. He had two bikes behind the wall. They had like a square thing where where I don't know what was behind it. I think it might have been the dumpster. He might have hid his bikes in there. So what happened was I see him come out, grabbed his bikes, and then he went back up towards the store, and then like a few minute later I see him riding back towards where I was, and then went down the parking lot, and then he drops it. I'm like, oh, and he dropped it, and he didn't come back for it. So I'm all like, yeah, that is kind of sketchy right there. I mean, why would somebody come out of the store and have a real expensive drill in his hand, and then he suddenly just drops it right there in the parking lot? I'd be like, yeah, that's kind of funny. So I I need to go say something to the store man, the security guy that does the security cameras. They call him LP, lost position. The guy's in charge of the security cameras and alarms and all that. And I went and I started walking up because I didn't know why he dropped it, so I didn't want to touch it because it could have been something inside it. I don't know if it was a bomb or something. So yeah, I'd be like, I'm not touching this thing. I'm gonna go let the security guy know what I saw. And then right when I was walking up to go back in the store, I saw the LP guy come walking like towards where I was, and I told him, "Hey man, this guy dropped a drill." He's all, "Oh no!" And what it happened was he grabbed the drill and walked out, and he was still in the thing. So yeah, he tried to stop, but like they got away. I mean, if he got away, why in the heck did he drop it? If he knew he was gonna get away. So I think he was scared. He got scared and like, no, I'm not going to take it. So he ended up not stealing it. I think he got scared and just dropped it right there. So, and then I told the LP guy, and then I told him where it was. It was right where he dropped it at, and then the LP guy asked me, did you see which way he went? But no, I'm like, yeah, there was two of them. One went left and one went right. They split up and went one way, and the guy went the other way. So they were on bicycles. One was on a mountain bike, and then the other guy, he was on a BMX bike. So yeah, they like split up. One went one way and the other went the other way. I think it's because when that's what they do. Like, I think it was planned. I think one guy was out keeping an eye out in case cops came, and he'd be like, "Hey, no, don't do it," because it's something like that. I mean, the thing, it like Sears store like that has real expensive tools, and I mean this Sears in Temecula, they watch that hardware section like there's no tomorrow, because there's so many expensive tools. They got expensive um, toolboxes, things over $500, $1,000. So yeah, they watch that area pretty good, and the Plains area. So yeah, the guy was out, ended up just dropping the thing, got rid of it, and again. Oh yeah, that one happened on Monday. And there's another on Friday. No, yeah, it was Monday. It was this. Yeah, Monday. It happened this Monday. I got confused because Friday, um, guy tried to steal shoes because he kept asking me. He came up to me trying to be friendly and be like, I thought I would be the type of person who wouldn't say anything, but I think he was trying to steal some boots. Because you know what? Why I thought he was trying. I knew he was trying to steal the boots because he asked 4 different sizes. He asked us for an A, okay, and then 30 seconds later, a minute or later, oh, you got it in this size, and then you got it in this size. He asked for like 5 different sizes, so I think what he was planning on doing is asking, because I think he was gonna steal them, and because why would somebody ask for 5 different sizes and then not try them on? So I'm like, and I think he ended up paying for them. So he got one size and ended up paying for it because he knew. I think he knew I was catching on because I asked him, well, why don't you try it on? And then he tried one size on, and then ended up getting the 8.5, and it fits. So he ended up buying him some boots. So to cover up that he was trying to steal, but he couldn't because there was 3 of us nearby at the time. So and then and he was acting after he got the boots. He went to the cashier, went up to the checkout, and then he went up there, and there was a couple people in front of him, and then he walks back and talks to the other um, employee I work with, and then asking him about some Levi's. So I think he was planning on stealing a bunch of shit that day, and he did 3 times, walked back and forth, talked to me, talked to another guy, and talked to this guy, and just started talking to a couple other people besides me that day. And then I was starting to think maybe, I wonder if the guy on Friday and the 2 other guys on Monday were a group of people. And yeah, I end up I think I end up, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I think I stopped him from stealing. So, and he couldn't do it, so he was forced to buy them because I think he knew he got caught, and he ended up not doing it. So yeah, I think last Friday and this last Monday they were a group, because why would somebody try to steal on one day, and then that following Monday, the Monday coming up or after the weekend, and then try stealing something else? So yeah, I think there's like a group of people out here trying to steal. So yeah, that's my stories of what happened to me at work. So wanted to talk about it and show my new MudJug. So if you can't afford MudJug online, the ones are like 40 something bucks something on the website, but they do got them at Boot Barn. They're a little smaller and they're cheaper though. With tax, they're about $17. So yeah, you can get you a nice MudJug, regular MudJug, or you can go get them the cup holder one too for your car. So over at Boot Barn, if you're on a budget like I am. So yeah, like I said in the other video, I go to Boot Barn, check them out. They were cheap, got one, and yep. I just wanted to share my MudJug, my new MudJug, and tell my stories about what happened at work. So that's going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell so you're notified when I upload. And I'll see you guys later. And peace.